By the year 2026, the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East faces its most significant tremor in nearly half a century. In the streets of Tehran, Tabriz, and Mashhad, a generation born long after 1979 has risen, not merely to protest economic stagnation, but to reclaim a stolen national identity. This is no longer just civil unrest, it is a philosophical reckoning. The youth of Iran, exhausted by decades of ideological rigidity, are looking not toward radical new experiments, but toward a historical anchor that once promised stability and secular progress. Amidst the chaos, one name echoes with increasing resonance: Reza Pahlavi. But why does a figure from the past hold the key to Iran's future?
To understand this resurgence, we must look beyond mere nostalgia. For the young Iranian, the Pahlavi era represents a lost timeline of modernization, a period where Iran was poised to be the Japan of the Middle East. The appeal of the crown today is not a desire for autocracy, but a craving for the crowned democracy model found in stable nations like the United Kingdom or Sweden. In a region fractured by sectarian violence, the constitutional monarchy offers a unique proposition: a head of state who stands above politics, a symbol of national unity that belongs to no single party, protecting the integrity of the nation while the parliament governs.
Reza Pahlavi has cultivated a political philosophy that transcends the traditional quest for power. He does not present himself as a ruler demanding obedience, but as a pilot for a turbulent transition. His manifesto focuses on the rule of law, the separation of religion from the state, and the sanctity of human rights. Iran's societal fabric is too complex for a republic born out of another violent vacuum. Instead, the crown serves as a neutral umbrella, under which diverse political factions, from social democrats to liberals, can debate without fear of annihilation. This is the essence of the constitutional monarchy, a shield against tyranny, whether religious or secular. The specific transition plan introduced by Pahlavi is a masterclass in pragmatic statesmanship. He proposes a temporary interim government focused on stabilizing the economy and ensuring public safety, followed immediately by elections for a constituent assembly. Crucially, he has pledged that his role is to facilitate this process, to guarantee that the ballot box, not the bullet, determines the future. He offers himself as the guarantor of this transition, using his social capital to prevent the military and security apparatus from fracturing the country. It is a plan that prioritizes the nation's survival over personal ambition.
For the Western observer, the skepticism toward returning to a monarchy is natural, yet misplaced in the Iranian context. A republic in the Middle East has often devolved into dictatorship or sectarian chaos. A constitutional monarchy, however, provides the continuity required for long-term diplomatic and economic partnerships. A secular, democratic Iran under a constitutional framework would be the ultimate stabilizer for global energy markets and regional security. It transforms Iran from a pariah state into a predictable, rational ally. Pahlavi's vision aligns Iran's national interests with the values of the free world: peace, commerce, and cultural exchange. The popularity of Reza Pahlavi among Gen Z Iranians is driven by a deep psychological need for a father figure who represents dignity rather than dogma. They access his messages through VPNs and satellite feeds, hearing a language of tolerance that contrasts sharply with the rhetoric of the current regime. To them, he is the antithesis of the corruption they see daily. He represents a cosmopolitan Iran, one that is respected on the world stage. This is not blind worship.
It is a calculated choice by a generation that realizes the fastest way to the future is by reconnecting with the secular roots severed in 1979. As the unrest of 2026 reaches its crescendo, the path forward becomes clear. The transition requires a figure who commands the loyalty of the army, yet speaks the language of the students. Reza Pahlavi stands at this intersection. His promise is not a return to the past, but a restoration of the future that was interrupted. For Iran, and indeed for the world, supporting this controlled, dignified transition to a constitutional monarchy may be the only viable exit from decades of darkness. The lion and sun may yet rise again, not to rule over subjects, but to shine upon citizens.